up, y'all? Welcome to the second episode of Talk Your Ish. Today we're gonna be talking about ships, and I ain't talking about the Titanic. Hey, cuz, let me holler at you. Hey, man, who wrote? Welcome back again, y'all. This is B Mark, and this is the Talk Your Ish podcast. And like I said, today's episode is about ships. And the type of ships I'm talking about is relationships. So before I can get into that, let me tell you 3 golden rules about relationships. Because you would need these 3 golden rules to make your life work. You need a relationship some way or another. Regardless of what type of relationship it is, you need them to get through life. First golden rule of the relationships is don't be a bad person / do bad things to people. That will ruin a relationship quick. I'm not perfect, not at all. I've done things in my past that I'm not proud of that may have ruined some relationships, some ties with some people. And to those people, I apologize, but I try to be a better person and develop myself to be a better person and learn from those mistakes. I mean, no one's perfect. If you want to salvage those relationships, but understand and forgive yourself. At least apologize. But try not to be a bad person. Do bad things to end a relationship. Relationships are key. Regardless of what they are key. The second golden rule, don't burn any bridges or cut any ties unless necessary. Necessary being that is a bad person that you have the relationship with. Cut ties because it's not going to help you at all. And the third rule is to end on a good note if necessary. If you have to cut ties or burn a bridge. Hopefully you don't have to burn the bridge, but I mean, if you have to cut ties, please end it on a good note. Leave it to where they have nothing but positive things to say about you. If the relationship is salvageable and
did I say that word right?
I think so, yeah.
Try to salvage it as much as you can. If it's not salvageable or you just trying to make it salvageable, don't force it. Don't force anything. Do not force it. If it has to be forced, then it's not something you need in your life. Let it come natural and it'll be fine. But always end on a positive note. Don't burn any bridges, end on a good note, and don't be a bad person or do bad things. But anyways, first relationship I want to talk about is your relationship with God. I mean, I don't know what religion you may put yourself into, but I mean, I believe in God, and a relationship with God will get you far. There's been some tough times in my life, and just talking with him, he helped me through a lot of things and pushed me through a lot of things. I know he helped my family and friends, and he'll even help mend any other relationships that you may have. But speaking with God, making sure that faith is strong there, that will help you proceed through life and just move forward. They'll be there in your roughest times and your darkest times to show you the light. Second relationship I want to talk about is your relationship with your family. Family are the people that gonna hold you down no matter what. Blood's thicker than water, and they always gonna be there for you. Some people have grandparents, older people in our family, try to talk to them. I ain't saying you guys call them every day, because I'm guilty of that. I don't talk to my grandmother as much as I should, but once or twice a month. Just give them a call, see how they doing. Just speak to them. I mean, if they love you, they'll love that call from you because you never know when they might go. And that's speaking to any other one. You got aunties, uncles, grandfathers, anything like that. Just speak to them. At least, like I said, once or twice a month. Just holler at them, see how they doing, check up on them. Next one is relationship with friends. Now, on this one's a little tougher because some friends you just grow apart from. Anyone that knows me knows I'm originally from Texas, and I moved to Alabama to go to school. I haven't been to Texas in a long time. Seen some of my friends. Some of my friends from Texas I talk to every once in a while, but there was I had good friends in high school that I haven't spoke to in about 2, 3, 4 years. And I have nothing against them. We just kind of grew apart. If I happen to text you or call you out the blue one day, I hope you pick up, we can catch up. Always keep your relationship with friends. Just give them a call. You haven't spoken to them in a while. Just make sure they alright. And your closer friends, stay in the loop with them. Just chat with them. Those are your boys. Or your girls, depending on who's listening. But, what I'm saying, just talk to them. Friends gonna hold you down too. And ain't nothing like friendships, bro. You need those. Keep you sane. honestly. But the one y'all been waiting on, you know what I'm saying, is romantic relationships. Boy, those are a work in progress every day. If you're in a relationship, you got a boyfriend or a girlfriend, if you got a wife or a husband, you know what I'm saying, like, those are work. My beautiful girlfriend who helps me with everything, I appreciate her so much. We get into fights, like normal relationships. I promise you I wouldn't trade her for the world. And I'm like, if you have someone like that in your circle who's willing to help you and trade for the world, that's real. Hold on to that. Now those toxic relationships, y'all better head for the hills. Y'all gotta get out of there now. Now don't confuse being toxic and sometimes you're just going through a rough patch. You gotta know the difference between those. Because if you are just going through a rough patch and you think it's toxic and you ruin that relationship, that's gonna hurt a lot more than you know. And then vice versa, if you think it's just a rough patch and it is toxic, then you need to know when to leave. But you have to know the difference between the two. On to the last one is work relationships. Now, you might be thinking, I don't care nothing about my coworkers. Why should I care about my work relationships? Because the way you carry yourself at work is going to help you advance in your work. So it's going to make your work environment a little better. If you're going around just mean mugging all the time, being a butt around people, and no one's going to be willing to help you, and no one's going to care about you, or they're going to want to see you drown and going to want to see you get fired. Things like that. That's when things start happening towards you. Or if you're just arrogant or, you're doing well, you're very good at what you do, but you're arrogant or you're just rubbing it in people's faces or you're making people not feel better than what they do, they will find a way to set you up. I mean, where I came in, I've never been the type of person just to be a bud. I don't really talk a lot. I go in, I get my work done, and I communicate every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make friends because I like the work environment. And that turns out I'm having friendships from work because I just, you got to be yourself. And I don't think I'm a terrible person. Maybe I might be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be cool with the people at your workplace. That's the 5 things right there. But just to let you know, without relationships, I don't think I could have been where I wanted to be. As far as like with God, I'm thankful to that man for everything he done for me and for my family, for my friends, everything he's done, every blessing he's gave me. I'm appreciative of that. Without him, there is no me. As far as my family, they know they my people. That's why one of the main things why I don't cuss on my channel, because I got nephews and nieces. They look up to me and they watch these podcasts, my gameplays, and I want to reflect on them, be an example for them to, chase their dreams, and also you don't have to have a potty mouth.
Did this man just say potty mouth? Bruh.
Relationship with friends, slacking in that department. I have to do better. Like I said, I'm probably gonna hit up some of them friends that I haven't spoke to in a long time, just to see how they doing. They ain't gotta respond or they ain't gotta do anything crazy, but I think I should do it. Those are the people I were close with for a while. Regardless of where you at, speak with those friends that you haven't spoke with a while, that you thought you've grown apart from, and also speak to the ones that are close to you. Check up on them as many times as you can. Friends are near and dear. The other one, romantic relationship again. Me and Shorty behind the camera, we fight like any normal couple. But that's my lady. That's my ride or die. She's the one that pushed me to do things like this. She's always willing to help. She is my better half, and without her, I couldn't stand up. I couldn't be on my own. Work relationships, they're my people. I'm an outsider. I'm not going to tell y'all why I'm an outsider. I'm an outsider, but they make me feel welcomed regardless. They accept me for me, and I appreciate them. Without the relationships I have between God, family, friends, my lady, work, I wouldn't have got this job without the relationships I made with people. The boss I had, she knew somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody. All of them were connected to me somehow, and I left a good impression on them. So to close out this podcast, I just want to let y'all know, doesn't matter who's watching or who you interacted with, make sure you leave a good impression on them. Not saying that you have to change yourself for them, because that's dumb. They should accept you for who you are. Be yourself, but always leave a good impression. Never know what other blessings that might happen for you. People who subscribe, thank you so much. I appreciate all the love and support. We have 51 subscribers, so hopefully we grow. But I appreciate the ones that have subscribed. Y'all mean the world to me. Check out the other videos. Leave a like, leave a comment what you agree with, disagree, what you like, what you don't like. If you haven't subscribed and you're checking out the channel for the first time, You know, at the end of this video, it's gonna be a little circle with my face on it. Click on that thing gonna subscribe. Or you can hit the button that says subscribe, you know, whatever you want to do. But I ain't forcing you to subscribe, you know what I'm saying? You can check out other content, or if you think this is not for you, I appreciate you checking out the video anyways. But anyways, y'all, I'm out. Peace.